And now Fred Couples, third shot at 14.
76 yards.
Get up. Get up.
Okay. A good look at another one. Well, Freddie Couples, I don't know if he thought he was going to have to work this hard to get his first win. Tommy Armour, 10 under par today. Unbelievable.
Putting some serious heat on Fred.
Man, I guess.
Reminiscent of Hualalai.
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
I mean, Fred got it to 21 under, and Watson beat him at 22.
A huge putt for Fred Couples at this point.
Last par 5 on the golf course, so it's makes this putt even more important.
Kurt, birdies are a little bit tougher on the last 4 than they are on this one right here.
Aren't they?
Not a lot of movement on this one, is there, Mark?
Just a shade right to left, if anything, John.
Kind of
there
like
it
that.
is. Boy, that looked good.
Center cut. Fred Couples sneaks out another one, gets a shot ahead of Armour at this point.
We noticed something on the last hole that may have prepared him a little bit for this. This was his layup at the par 5.
With a 5-iron.
Now listen to what his caddy, Joe LaCava, said.
Say that for the next hole.
Save that for the next hole. So he's going to hit that same club right here at the par 3.
He's got the 6-iron out here. He got to be feeling a little bit pumped up. 195 is usually a 5-iron shot, but
probably looking for that release, don't you think, Mark? Try to land at 85, maybe?
yes, I think. But you know something, that flag is blowing back at us ever so slightly, Kurt.
Yeah, I think he's thinking about it a little bit too. I'm wondering if this is enough.
Coming in, is it?
Should be a little off the left and a shade at you.
At us.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, more left to right than in. But that's where it's coming from. Okay?
Kurt, I think he's got a guard against going long, to be honest with you. 5, if he catches it, it flies hole high and it could release over.
Beyond it.
So he just wants to flush it, and he caught every bit of it.
Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't enough club, but he was obviously guarding against going long. That's quite a ways from the hole, though. That's not a guarantee 2-putt from there.
No, it's not. But, you know, does he feel like he needs to go flag hunting right here is the question.
Yeah.
Back to Freddie Couples.
A long putt upcoming here at 15. And as Kurt mentioned, this is not an easy 2-putt.
Well, there's not a lot of movement in this green, so it's not necessarily that. It's just he's a long way away, Mark, and you know, he's probably, what, 60 feet for this first putt.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. And I think that he and Joe maybe miscalculated the wind, because you can feel it pretty stout up here. Back into you.
Well, there's a leaderboard right next to the green by Fred Couples, so he knows exactly where he stands.
Well, I don't know if they're looking at the board. Yeah, now finally Joe took a look over there at it.
Couples has to be going, what do I have to do to win a tournament out here? I shoot 21 under in Hawaii and get beat. I'm 7 under on the day in the final round here. Began the round with a 2-shot lead, and I'm tied for the lead.
Well, when he made his debut at Hualalai, he said, I know these guys are really good players. He said, I have to shoot great scores in order to have a chance to win. So he was aware of it. It's not like he came out here thinking he was just going to tee it up and win.
His Champions Tour scoring average is 66 on the nose, and he's one shot better than that today and just tied for the lead. Wow.
Good looking pace. Well done.
Yeah, he looks like he's just strolling the park out there, but I know inside he's grinding.
Yeah,
and, you know,
he's churning a bit.
You think there's no drama in this 2-footer. But unfortunately, yesterday we saw Lauren Roberts miss one exactly this length. So, still have to pay attention.
Fred Couples stays at 16 under par, tied for the lead.
Fred Couples first to play off the tee.
And Kurt and Brian, you know, Freddie Couples is doing his job. You just can't help what somebody else is doing ahead of you when it comes to somebody 11 under par.
Just keep attacking, right? I mean, he's 7 under on his round today, and all he can do is just keep going at that flagstick.
And Kurt, he did what you said he wanted to do at the beginning of the day. Start fast. He had 5 birdies in each of his first 2 rounds. He had 5 in his first 8 holes today.
Well, it's what are you going to do? I mean, you know, you're playing almost perfect golf out there today, just like Mark Lai said. And interesting choice here, Mark. He's going with driver, so if he kills one here, he could get pretty close to the green as far as having an awkward yardage.
Yeah, I'm sure he's just feeling like he needs to play aggressively, I think.
Yeah, Freddie.
And Kurt, I don't think there is a bad yardage for Freddie on second thought.
Good point. Another good one there. Yeah, he'll just have a little flip sand wedge left.
Fred doesn't look too worried about things, though.
First in greens and regulation, second in putting for the week.
Look at that driving accuracy. That's among the worst in the field, but it sure hasn't affected him.
Not much rough, and I think with his length, there's some rollout on some of the holes that turn a little bit where they dogleg just a little bit. He's probably just ended up in that light rough occasionally. You know, it doesn't really matter. Stats don't really matter at this point. I mean, it's just all about making another birdie somewhere.
And Kurt, you know, I retract that statement about a bad yardage, but this is off a downhill lie. He's got 51 yards, and it's a pretty severe downhill lie.
Boy, it's a good thing he's got great nerves, because this is a tough shot.
It really is. With a front hole location like that, he has got to be super precise, but if anyone can handle it, it's this guy right here.
Get up, John.
It was a tough shot. I mean, he kind of had to gamble. In order to get it close, he had to land it just onto the green. It would have taken one little bounce and checked up by the hole. So, I mean, that leaves not too bad.
No,
I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah,
He
he's
can putt
uphill.
it.
Yeah, he can putt it. He's a little uphill from there. That's okay.
Will not hurt him. Well, you want to know more about these champions? Use the search function on PGAtour.com and enter your favorite players' names. Check out their bios, year-to-date stats, archive scorecards, and more. Get connected to the game on PGAtour.com. Destiny in his own hands, Fred Couples. He missed a 15-foot birdie putt at Hualalai. I had to stand there and watch as Tom Watson rolled his birdie putt in to win by a shot.